Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we're going to be talking about viewfinders for the Sony ZV-E1. Let's get to it. So before I bought this camera, obviously I saw a lot of reviews about the camera and people were upset that it didn't have a viewfinder. I mean, it's really small and it has a lot of tech in it. So yeah, I get it why I wouldn't have a viewfinder. But the Sony RX1R Mark II has a pop-up viewfinder on the corner of the camera, and that one is a lot better than nothing. So here comes the question, would you prefer a pop-up viewfinder or the upgraded microphone that comes in the Sony ZV-E1 and the ZV lineup? I personally would much rather have a pop-up viewfinder because normally I'm using external microphones like the DJI mics or the DJI Mic 2 like I have up there connected to the Osmo Pocket 3 right here. So normally on my day-to-day, I don't really need a mic inside the camera. Yeah, in a pinch, it comes in handy, but I don't really need it. So Sony, if you're watching this, please give it a go. I believe you only used it on the RX1R, and come on, I mean, you have the technology, so you can definitely put it in there. And I'm sure by this time, the technology is probably better. So you can put a decent, nice viewfinder on the camera. I bet you can, and it would be amazing. I would totally pay $400 for a pop-up viewfinder. Now, since we don't have a viewfinder here, and sometimes the light outside, aka the sun, is a little too bright, I figured there has to be a solution out there. So I went out looking and I found two pretty decent solutions. Now let's talk about the first one, which is also the biggest one. So this is from a company called Mcoplus. This one is big, yes, but it has quite a few perks because it's so big. The first thing is that it mounts at the bottom right here with a 1/4 inch thread. So we're gonna do that so you guys can see it. So basically you're gonna find the hole and you're gonna screw this in as you do, and then once it's all in there, that's it. That is literally, it's in there. Obviously it makes the camera huge, I mean massive to say the least, but hear me out. First things first, it has an open and close down here, which will open and close where you put your eye, so it doesn't get any dust in it when you don't need it. So now that I put my eye towards it, I can see everything mega clearly. This also has an adjustment back here. So this literally just zooms in and out the glass. So as you can see, the eye cup right here, it does fit. I mean, you're in there. There's no sun getting into your eye, which is, I mean, it's kind of the point, so you can actually see what's going on. Now, you can also do it with glasses, and it can be done because I'm doing it right now. I can see the whole screen, and it's okay, but there's so much angle here that it kind of, it's not the best. We're gonna take the Osmo Pocket 3 that I have right here. This will be your eye, and then you'll be able to see. You're able to see what it looks like, and here you can use it to adjust. So obviously that is super nice, and you can see the whole display, which is perfect. Now you might be thinking that you can't do any adjustments because this is covering the display, and yeah, you're right, I get it, it is covering the display, but this one has a nice feature where you can just open up the tab that's down here, tab down there, open it up, and now you have access to the display. Now you can go in, touch, adjust, move any settings that you need to move because you have the space. Then you can close it back up, put it back to your eye, and have at it. So I think this one is super nice if you're going out in a really sunny weather and you are going to need a viewfinder at all times. Now at this point, you're better off taking a A7 body or an A1 or an A9 that has a viewfinder and, you know, using that. But if you only have this camera and you really want a viewfinder, then I feel like this is an amazing, really robust option.
Robust, precise.
In my opinion. Definitely like it. It feels comfortable. I can literally have this on my face the whole time, and it's kind of nice because it gives you another point of contact because you can press it against your eyes like hard. So you can have another point of contact, making it a lot smoother if you're doing anything. So this actually, if you're using this one camera to do all the shots in whatever video you're trying to accomplish outside in the sun, this actually kind of helps. If you're not planning on using a gimbal, definitely feels really, really nice. All right, so that was the first one. Actually, now it's off. As you can see, super easy, super simple to take on and off. If you wanted to, you can put a quick release plate down there and take it on and off like that. I mean, obviously that would make it a lot quicker to put back on. But this also has an adjustment to the side, so you can adjust the viewfinder depending on where the thread is. You can adjust it back and forth, which is kind of nice. There's another adjustments right here on the side, which you open up right here, and you open up right here on this side. It definitely locks in tight, and you can move it up or down. So this is versatile for different cameras. So there's definitely options for whatever camera you need. Now this is the Kamerar. So this one is obviously a lot smaller, which is super nice on the go. This model is the CVF-2. So I'm assuming there's a CVF-1. So I'm assuming this one is better than the first one. So the way you do it, attach this to the bottom right here to the inside where the grip is, and now it's on. And then you take the other side right here and you basically just strap it as far as you can on the camera. And this, well, it makes it so, you know, it's all centered, it's all in there. And now you have this a lot smaller than the other one, which is actually nice. The nice thing is that you can go left, and if you just turn this around, aka taking it off, and putting it back on the other side, you can use your left eye. Did I say right first? Right, left, yes. So you can use it with your right eye or your left eye. It's just, you just have to turn it. And me without glasses, so I have a prescription, obviously, but without glasses, I can put it up to my eye and I see perfectly. It's really not an issue. Like I see perfectly, it's great. The functionality technically inside the viewfinder is really clean. This eye cup is a lot smaller, which is still literally blocks all the light. I can't see any of the light except what's in the lens right now. But compared to this one goes above and beyond when it comes to covering your eye. So with the smaller one, it's a lot easier to change sides because, well, all you have to do is rotate it and you can use it on your left eye. If you just rotate it to the other side, you can do it on your right eye. And I don't mean rotate the camera, I mean rotate the whole viewfinder. Now, with this one, you might be thinking, well, can I not use it with the right eye? I mean, yes, you can. The only thing you have to do is unscrew these two screws. Goes out, then you put it at the bottom. There you go, screw this back. Screw this back in, and that's it. It's on the other side. You attach it to the camera at the bottom. There you go, you got it on the right eye. So yeah, this one can also go left or right, which is nice. I love the options. Now I'm gonna show you what this one looks like through the Osmo Pocket 3. So let's give it a go. Let's bring this over here. So you can see right there, it looks really nice. The only downside is that you can't really adjust it, right? It's just fixed how it is. It's just a magnification glass, so it'll make the display inside bigger. That is all it is. So all in all, they both do the same thing. But this one, you can open it up, adjust anything you want on the display, close it back up, and you're good to go. On this one, not so much. You can't really open it up. You have to literally open it up to the side, do whatever it is you're going to do on the screen, and then close it back up right here, which is really not the hardest thing ever, but it's not as practical as this one. So the final opinion, because I said this video was going to be short, and it will be short. I love both of these. I think they both have different use case scenarios. If you're just hanging out, you know, you have it on the Peak Design strap or whatever, and you just love using a viewfinder, this one is really nice because it's small. If all you're going to do is adjust your settings here using the dials, and pressing the buttons, then getting access to the screen is not really a big deal. Now, if you're doing like a full shoot outside in the sun and the only camera you have is this one, and you don't have a camera with a viewfinder, and you don't have monitors for whatever reason, and I feel like this one's a little more permanent. You know what I mean? Like you screw it on the bottom of the camera, it's there, it's usable, and you can open and close this to adjust anything you need on the screen. I think overall, both are good. It just depends how you want to mount it and how big do you want it. That's all it comes down to, because this versus this, I mean, it's a big difference. But there are pros and cons. We already talked about those. I like them both. I think I would keep the smaller one just because it's smaller, because that's kind of the point of the ZV lineup. Small, compact, and like super mega travel friendly. But if you really need an electronic viewfinder, then this is definitely the way to go. I'll leave both of these in the description down below so you can get your own if you really want to. But yeah, it's not the best solution, but it is a solution and it does work. I can see everything without any problems. I literally have 2 bright lights right in front of me and it looks good. I do like it. If you're doing a full-on production, I think this one's great. If you're just messing around, hanging around, going out and about, I think this one is the way to go. For sure. All right, that's it. Those are my thoughts. I hope this was short enough. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you want to see any other comparisons, any other suggestions, please let me know also in the comments down below. All right, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, hasta la próxima.